Okay. Hey there, everybody. How's it going? Thank you, Wupar, for that nice LA Noir warm-up. Hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Delete save data, sure. Hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Hope you're ready for some more Virtue's Last Reward. We're getting closer and closer to the end. If you remember, I think we're right now on our last timeline. The last time that we're starting from the beginning, at least. Yes, DXJ. What's up, my man? Can you see me, hear me, anything? Wasn't your stream supported by Chromecast? I don't know, DXJ. I'm tearing you apart. I'm sorry, but maybe, I don't know, like it's on Twitch, and Twitch has a lot of, Twitch is usually, it has its own separate app. So if you got like, I don't know much about Chromecast, but if you got like a smart TV or an Xbox or something, then you should have a Twitch TV app, and then you can watch there. That's what I can suggest. Anyhow, so where were we? So we started the final timeline from the beginning, at least. There's still a few that we are stuck in the middle of. And yeah, if I remember. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. So, well, Alice went insane again. We went back in time to find her before she kills herself, and we managed to do so. The next thing, while we wrestled her to get the scalpel away, we cut ourselves on our hand. After that, we got her to the, what's it called? To the infirmary where she was sedated. And then we went over to play the AB game. When we got inside, Luna told us that there's something wrong with our hand, and we looked, and instead of blood that we thought we might see, instead of where we got cut, we saw a lot. Well, white stuff is the best way to do it, I think. So is the best way to call it. So yeah, either we got like teddy bear stuffing inside of us, or jizz, or something else. But whatever it is, it was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that. No, Luna's our waifu. We can trust her, I think.
Are you alright?
See how much she cares about me? First instinct, just caring. She's amazing. Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. Was he so... I don't know. Why is he so afraid of letting her know? It's safe, man, I think. There was some milk, and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
Yeah.
But...
Just shut up! Why do animal characters always have super weird hair? More importantly, why does Chief's nose have 240 views? Well, why not, Dolan? And Spaghetti Boy, I guess, well, because it's possible. I mean, just because you can. Because it would be much more expensive and complicated to make a live person have that hair. And instead you can just draw it really easily. It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth. But something was wrong. Very wrong. And my head was spinning.
Sigma...
Oh, poor Luna. Oh man. I'm so sorry. It's... Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. If you guys remember, we're playing against Clover right now, who is staying with... If I remember right, she's staying with Alice and Quark, I think. Anyhow, we're playing against her. Just forget about your hand. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that. Hello, Chairs. Good to have you here, man. How's your weekend going?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling.
Well, no, not Blood. Oh, I guess you must have not been here at the end of last stream. If you remember when, well, we found. You remember how we always found Alice's corpse in the crew quarters? Well, in this timeline, we managed to find her before she actually hurt herself, before she actually killed herself. So we wrestled the. Forgot what's the proper name, but like the little knife that she had, we wrestled it away from her, and while we did that, oh right. Oh, how was it, by the way? Let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion. So we wrestled it away from her, and as we did that, we got cut by the scalpel. Yes, that's it. So we got cut by the scalpel in our hand, and we didn't really pay attention. It was like in the heat of the moment. We dragged her off to the infirmary. She got sedated by Luna. We didn't really notice what was going on. Then we went on to the AB game and entered. Wow, that's high praise. Cheers. What's my favorite pizza? I'm a Puritan, Palma, so I prefer my pizza clean, or maybe like at Tops, extra cheese, because that's an ingredient that's already in there. But usually I take my pizzas with no toppings. Also, I like them fat fucking pizzas, fat and oily. That's the way I like them. I hate those, like, you know, artisan pizzas that are like super thin and tiny. That's not pizza, man. Come on, that's just fucking. That's shit. Yeah, I need some thick. Yeah, thick crust, exactly. With nice, lots of cheese. That's the way I like it. Not that thin shit. Anyhow, so, cheers, and we went on to the AB game, and then we entered the room, and that's when Luna asked us what's on our hand, and we looked, and we expected to see some blood because we knew that we got cut, but then we saw just like white stuff coming out of our hand instead of blood, and we're kind of freaking out right now, and that's just what happened. Anyhow, I sort of agree, cheers. I want to give it a 4.75 out of 5, but definitely like a solid 4 or 4.5. I really enjoyed it. It's not a perfect film, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really, really great movie. Yeah, that healthy crust. Exactly. We don't have, actually we don't have like, I know you have it in the US, like stuffed crust, that you have it like stuffed with more cheese or like sausages and shit. That looks delicious. But I never had that. Maybe I'd like that more. Anyhow, back to the, I can't stop thinking about pizza now.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, and acting in accordance with my new policy. Well, yeah, so maybe if I'll ever have stuffed crust, I'd prefer it better than all-natural cheese pizza. But for now, that's my favorite. Anyhow, so yeah, in accordance with my new policy, fuck everybody except Luna, and fuck Clover, and I'm gonna betray the shit out of her.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
I think we might even be able to get out. I don't know if Sigma will actually do it and run out, or if everybody will tackle just him again. But we'll see now.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Maybe something special with his hand will cause... I don't know. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Why?
I didn't have an answer for her. Why? Cause fuck... I do. Fuck Clover, that's why. Fuck her. All I could think about was that white liquid. Oh baby. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No. It couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Her usually warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Oh, I hate doing this. I hate disappointing Luna. Whether it was because I chose to betray or because she noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say. Maybe her body is just like... Maybe you're just maturing, Sigma. Your body is just going through changes.
Excuse me.
And with that, she was gone. I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed toward Kei, Dio, and Temioji.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Wow. That's the smallest, lowest amount of people we've ever had. Really? What? Dio allied? I guess Temioji didn't let him. And again, I'm the only asshole in this. Why is it only happening like that? Wait, does anyone else have 9? No. Am I gonna be an asshole and run out of here? Are they gonna not let me? What innings have I gone? Well, most of them actually, by now. We're really like getting there. So I think I've gone. Let's see. I've gone Kei, Dio, Temioji, Clover, and Alice. Nope. I think this is. Well, I think the other path. I think allying will be the Luna path. Either this or the one where we ally instead of betray is going to be with Luna. Also, we haven't gotten the Phi ending, the Sigma ending, assuming there is one, and that's it, I think. If we're missing just those, right? We're missing 4. So who else? Oh, and I'm guessing Quark's ending is the same as Temioji's, but maybe I'm mistaken. We'll see. Anyhow, again, I'm the asshole.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Why is it always
Please check
when
your
I'm betraying
bracelet
someone, I'm the
to
only
see
one doing
your
it?
Updated bracelet points.
But if I'm allying someone, then everybody else betrays.
What the hell?
Sigma has 9 BP?
Yeah, bitches.
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
God, I hate you.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting!
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
Yeah, well, I never thought you would leave me alone to die in this structure either, so it's quantum fuck you. There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betray of my own volition. But had I really? Had I really pressed that button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had got in my hand to the button. You know, someone last stream said that they might be going for fourth wall break ending, and I hope it's not true, but they do seem to drop these kind of hints once in a while. when Sigma says that he felt like it was, you know, someone else controlling him. Hope they're not going for that, though. Oh, nice, new pick of the Rattos. Let me check that out real quick. Nice. Was a wool blanket? Oh my god, their tails look so freaky. Their tails are like totally brown. And, I don't know, are they furry, the tails? How do rat tails work? They're still adorable, though. Adorable and fluffy. Perhaps it had been fear? I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. Oh, it's scaly? Ooh. It's not flaky though, is it? It's like scaly like a snake? Or scaly flaky? I'm gonna assume it's cool scaly, like snake scaly. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? Scale like a snake. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, that's cool then. Anyhow, pet them for me, please. Because they're fucking adorable. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. Couldn't be real. White blood was insane. Impossible. What's wrong, Palma? Then that was when I looked up and saw the other staring at my hand. Shit! I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human.
No! What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Then explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you. Robot you.
No. That seems extremely unlikely.
You can't just say that and solve everything.
However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
Well, I could say the same thing about me. They probably just programmed me to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way. Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Lots of people did this! Lots of people, and I'm the only one getting shit for it. I'm so sick of this. Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. I didn't even open the door. Why does Phi get a free pass on the other timeline when she gets to 9 BP and decides not to open the door, and I don't, and nobody believes me? I didn't have a choice. Oh, well. Thanks for good job on fucking that up, Sigma. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
No, I don't think so!
God damn it, Sigma, why are you so bad at everything? Shit! Let go! Let go of me! Ew, Dolan. I was no match for all 3 of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. Desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. Just like wipe that white shit all over them, they'll get grossed out and run away. Evening WDN 47, which I'm gonna assume is my good friend Gagolf. How's your weekend going, man? God damn it, you have to let me go! This is all some kind of mistake! A misunderstanding! It's a conspiracy!
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white? You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Just wipe that shit all over them. Shit! Get off me! Let me go!
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
Is he gonna choke me? No! Don't! What the fuck is that? What? What did he just do? Game over? Oh. No, it's not game over. Surprising. The first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. Oh shit, Palma, you can die from that. That's no joking matter. K must have suffocated me. Choke me harder, Daddy. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and maybe it is stuffed with cotton, now we know. And I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Can he? Isn't he like tied down? Where am I? Also, the injection gun on the floor. Maybe everybody's dead already? Hey Bats, I'm doing okay. How about you, man? How's it going? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something, and I looked down to see the injection gun. These days are a bit strange. Why? What's up? What's going on, man? Spent the day drinking coffee. That doesn't sound terrible. That doesn't sound so terrible. The glass vial labeled Soparil was attached to it. The anesthetic. So how long have I been out for then? Oh, a liter of coffee. That's not very good. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. Actually, I watched a movie today. Too unfocused and it was weird. Yeah, well, understandably so if you drank so much coffee. Yeah, sounds like a good decision. Just try to get some rest, man. Just try to chill. Anyhow, I watched the movie Get Out today. It's modern. It just came out by Peele, I think, from Key and Peele. I don't know, the movie got a lot of praises, I heard, but I found it pretty boring, honestly. Didn't enjoy it so much. Such a beautiful day. Who's this? Fuck you, Windows. I'm not gonna update now. I will. I'll try to remember to check it out. When was it released? And who directed it? Don Hertzfeldt. Then I definitely don't know of it. I'll try and Google it though after the stream. So, yeah, so for real. After choking me, they made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future, but I did. Oh, animation movie. Okay, cool. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? And before they're all dead behind the curtain. Oh shit, what was that? My bad. I guess we're looking for them. I glanced around the room. Okay. It was empty except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. Oh shit, wait, did someone else? No. No, it couldn't be that they played the game again, that everybody got 9 and got out except me. It can't be. Because they would need me and my bracelet to get to the number 9 door. Unless they cut my arm off, but I would probably feel that. Also, I don't think they'd be, crazy enough to do that. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. 2 other things. two other very important things were also gone. My bracelet. And my left hand? So that, well, yeah, that explains it. So they did cut it off. For a long moment, I just stared, dumbstruck. Oh, and now we can... Oh, I see. And now we can probably... Because we know, well, it was kind of sort of revealed last stream, well, hinted at through the Golden File, that Sigma has a robotic arm. So once they figured that out and removed it, they could have taken the bracelet and go on ahead. And that's probably how we can finally solve that other timeline, where we already got injected with a Soporil and got, forgot the word, but like punished by Zero. For a long moment, they just stared, dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. A thick, white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Let us see it. Yeah! A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. Then after that, nothing. Oh, come on, we don't even get to see the arm? That's lame. That's super lame. Okay. Well, I expected it to be a quick game over. I just didn't expect it to end like that. That was fucking dumb. But who was it? Someone had the idea that... Oh, come on, we still can't open this? 5 minutes of life, even though we know that we can remove our arm now because it's robotic, and we still can't do it? I don't get this. What the fuck? Fucking whatever. That's just annoying. We found, like, I don't know, like a couple different solutions to this problem, but it still won't open. I don't get it. But anyhow, I guess that works because someone said that someone had a theory. I think it was Drops, that every time there's a game over, that means that Sigma passively, like uncontrollably, jumps to a different timeline. So I guess it makes sense, like from the shock. Alice, Temioji, Dio, and Clover, and no, I got 5, and K too. Also got K. Sigma ending. Yeah, I don't know if there is one. Even. But anyhow, well, since I was sure we were going to be able to do this, but we can't, so let's just go ahead and ally Clover, even though she doesn't deserve it. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, give me a second to read all that backcountry. So you dreamed you watched an American Romer movie, but it was a porno with some women were bathing in beautiful pastel-colored bathhouse, while a midget played strange music in the upper left corner. After seeing the midget and hearing the music, I thought, maybe it would influence... I was just thinking about David Lynch too, as I was reading that. Then there was a long scene where the women started dropping objects out of their vaginas, and the objects became more and more sea-related. And then there was a scene where a woman and a midget were looking at some lobsters. It was shot from inside... Did you see the lobster by any chance before that? It was shot from inside the tank, and I thought it was pretty, but then I realized they were thinking about inserting the lobster in a vagina, and then woke up. I don't know, man. It sounds like you watched a lot of movies or something. I don't know what to think about that, except that it sounds like a pretty cool dream, albeit a bit horrifying. What door is this voting after? We were in the... I don't remember the color, but the room was the archives. This is after the archives. Anyhow, and Toombi, again, I don't know if you have the time, but you can always like watch recordings of the streams on Twitch or YouTube if you got the time. Anyhow, let's ally this time. I've actually never watched an Eric Romer movie. Oh, we're still skipping. Cool. Yeah, I know. I like it too, Toombs. Sucks that you gotta work and study. Oh well. But these weekends are still fun. Oh, well, that should be interesting, that country. It would be crazy if it would be like exactly what you dreamed. That would be insane. So, Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
So you chose Ally after all.
Of course, sweetie. Just for you, not for Clover. Yeah. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. Luna nodded and walked off toward the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching and opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. What the hell is this? It couldn't be blood, could it? No. That was impossible. Exactly, Papa. No matter how many white blood cells clump together, you'd never get anything to look like that. And I'd never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. But every single time, I bled red like any other human being. So why was it like this? Why was it that this time it was white? Periods. What the hell is happening to me? Well, your body is going through changes, Sigma. We've already been past this. You're growing up. You know, hair might start
Sigma,
sprouting
what are you
in
doing?
places where there wasn't any hair. Some white liquid might ooze out from different openings in your body. It just happens.
Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Also, shut up, Dio. I'll do what I want. Yeah, right. On my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay, I'm dying to know if everybody allies, or is someone else gonna be the asshole this time? Let's see you, quantum mechanics. I'm guessing he just keeps swiping it on his pants or shirt or something, Suika? Oh wow, everybody allied. Didn't expect that. Cool. So we got like 4 of us that are gonna be, well, actually, if everybody allies next round 2, then everybody except Alice and Temiyoji should be able to get out, which is pretty neat. Yeah, this is pretty fucking insane. But again, remember that like half the people didn't vote. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, Phi, Alice, Clover, and Quark didn't vote. So that's... and Tenmyoji maybe. No, Tenmyoji did vote. So yeah, that's part of it. Shinsen's pants stained white. That would be even more suspicious. Yeah, I guess, but I'm guessing it's not like oozing, you know, at tremendous rate. It's just like slowly stuff is coming out maybe. Kind of like a cut. Like, you know, you get blood that's slowly oozing out, but it's not... you're not bleeding profusely from just a cut in your palm. Dio and K voted, that's true. Yeah, but I think the only, like, less people to vote, it's easier to, you know, less opinions.
Points
Then it's
have
easier
been
to
assigned
get to an understanding.
or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted Ally.
Is this the first time this happened in the game? or second time, because it was another time something similar happened, but I don't remember. Or like I was the only one who betrayed. But I don't remember if in oh no, that was against Fi, and then she betrayed me. So yeah, I think this is the first time that everyone actually allied.
You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well.
Exactly, Tubes.
I'm happy to see you also chose ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Oh no, Luna, don't be shy. You're my inspiration to ally.
Then thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma? Sigma, are you alright?
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh, yeah, looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms.
Well, to be fair, Toombi, like most of their poses would look retarded in real life. I mean, just look at Dio. Just standing, permanently tipping his hat like that. And Clover smiling non-stop.
What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
No, nothing like that.
Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke?
And you know Dio's pose right now, like almost all poses look retarded. Because it's, you know, it's weeaboo shit. That's just the way it is. That's why people like it too.
You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of the doors shutting echoed through the warehouse. Bats, why do you like in this game everybody I hate? Why can't you just love Luna, and that's it?
Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
Exactly, Suika. Do it for her. That's what I got a poster in my room, right above the monitor, where it reminds me to always do it for her. Oh, his pose, okay. Well, we'll pay money for Transgonzo not to be a fan.
Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to? Then, that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like. Right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah. Right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held their arms out toward him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. Well, you can just like close your palm because like the screen is on the back, like on the back side of your hand, so you don't have to show them your growing changes in your body. So I held my arm out, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. No, actually, Chairs, I got a theory that there's like a spectrum. That this screen is actually a spectrum of the timelines. Rightmost being, like the rightmost is the best, and the leftmost is the worst. Oh, hi, Vikitty. Good to see you, man. How you doing? It's great to see you again. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
Huh.
No one noticed, dude. It's okay.
So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Alice ending is one of the best? No, I'm not. It's just closer, I think. Or rather, I don't know. It's one of the shittiest. Then, I don't know, maybe it's not a spectrum. Maybe it's just that the rightmost... that this one is the best, and this one is the worst. That's my theory right now. Maybe it's not a spectrum, just like polars.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo. So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos.
Well, lunch break again. I work every... Oh, right, you work every Saturday. Should watch a bit. I'll eat lunch. Okay, well, that's cool, V-Kitty. Hope to see you. I hope you have time when you're not working to watch the streams. Or just to drop by and say hi. That's also cool.
Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Based Luna.
Didn't you see them?
So observant.
There are a bunch of white doors in the floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Fi and I saw them as well.
Yep, meets, that's true. Even though we're getting pretty close. I'd say we're around the 90 to 95% mark for the game. Maybe closer to 90.
On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were.
I don't think there's a giant final ending, but I think there is a best ending, and I heard there's
just like the doors
a
on
better
floor A.
secret ending, which I'm intending to get to.
Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow. You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
So if I'm red, that means I'm going with... I don't remember. I think cyan? Who was cyan?
Right.
We need Fi to explain this shit for us.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
What will you 2 do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
Oh, look at her. She's so caring. About what?
Something?
Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. You're just a growing boy, Sigma. It doesn't mean it's nothing wrong. That was what you wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything. I promise, it's nothing.
Well, I'm not opening that, Chairs.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and and feigned disinterest, and marched out the yellow door. Temiyoji and Kei quickly followed. In only moments, all 3 had disappeared. So, what was it that you wanted to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else?
Okay.
Good. I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
Strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. I thought so. The garden.
You know this place?
Yes, well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for Alice.
Oh, I see.
So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors.
That's not silly at all, Luna. You're adorable.
I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
Oh, that's the same place we sat with Alice, too. Fuck off with that cheese. She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. Her face is looking so weird right now. She looks like an alien or something. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. Oh yeah, it said, the golden file said that it's very special to her or something. She was silent for a moment, and then began to talk.
Can I tell you something?
I guess that's real, Meatwagon. Fair enough.
This is actually a music box.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
She twisted the key on the bottom and it made an almost imperceptible whining noise. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. Isn't this the same music that appears in all like the monologues? All the dramatic parts? It's pretty cool and adorable, but also kind of ominous, because maybe... I'm really hoping Luna doesn't turn out to be, I don't know, a big mastermind or something evil. I love her so much. It's a nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me.
Aww. She's so adorable. Just a perfect waifu. Huh?
Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really.
Oh,
So I've
breaking
sort of
my heart
always
here.
been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time. And it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out.
I'm gonna cry.
That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me.
Who?
They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think. Do you know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
Yeah. Actually, I don't. I know, right, Vikity? How can you not? Well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named Tiltil and Mittil get asked to find a blue bird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world. I'd never heard of this. Suika, I really don't like all this whispering between you and Toombi. It's really freaking me out. Or something. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually they give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bird is in a birdcage in their hut.
That's right. It's a well-known story, and it teaches a simple lesson.
It's actually a nice story. Not gonna lie. Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the bluebird.
Huh?
In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
There's more?
Yes. When Tiltil and Myttil try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
Whoa. What about the moral then?
It changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again. I thought about that for a while.
Well, yeah, Whoopar, some of the more different poses or visuals seem kind of weird a lot of times. I don't know why. I think a big part of it, I think someone said at some point that really the game was meant to be in lower resolution DS graphics, and when you put it in higher definition on PC, it just doesn't hold up as well. Was that I wanted to do a Luna cosplay one day, but I feel like the game is still pretty obscure. People will just assume a generic anime girl, lol, rip the dream. I want her necklace. Well, yeah, the necklace, I'd say the necklace would be a big giveaway, Vikitty, so that if you can do that, it'll definitely work. And other than that, you know, don't give a shit. Do it. Do the cosplay thing. And it's even better that not a lot of people, that it's kind of obscure. Because then when you do get someone who goes like, oh shit, that's Luna, it's way more fun and way more awesome. Because you connect with someone on a much cooler level, I think. So yeah, go for it. Like, fuck other people. Just do it. Who knows, maybe you'll even find someone else who, I don't know, cosplays as Kay or something, and that'll be super awesome. And yeah, Toombi is also right, I think. Also, what's wrong, Cheese? What's the matter? Anyhow.
But in the end, it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for. And it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy.
I totally agree with this. I don't remember when, but it came up, this concept came up during the last stream too, and I really agree with this. That, you know, the idea that the chase is better than the catch. And that you always need to have a goal you're working towards. And that's truly, kind of like they say, you know, that the meaning of life is to find meaning in life. Kind of like that. Fan Expo is in November here. It's anime, gaming, pop culture, etc. I love it. I bet there'll be, if it's like anime and gaming culture, I bet there will be a couple of people who will recognize you. Yeah, I agree completely, Vikitty. I really agree with this concept. That you need to, like, that really, like, well, the journey is is more important than the destination, all those type of things. Anyhow.
You know, Sigma, I think you might be Tiltil.
What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve.
What are you trying to say? What do you mean by that, Whoopar?
Can I ask you something?
You do? Cheers? You actually do? Sure.
Where did you find Alice?
What does that have to do with anything? Reminder that Luna was suspected of killing Alice at some point in the crew quarters in one of the timelines, and that she also was found dead there in a number of timelines. Waste Drive 4 is what comes to you. I guess that's also a way of looking at it. But I think it's more of like, you know, you always, a lot of time you hear stories of people like, quote unquote successful people who like reached their goal that they were working towards for, I don't know, like tens of years or a long time, and they finally reached it and it's not what they thought it would be. It didn't give them the satisfaction that they thought they would get. And I think life is full of these moments where you like reach your goal and it's never as good as much as you hyped it. And you need to remember that, it's not about the goal, it's about working towards it and what you have doing that. And that's why I also have a saying that I like to say sometimes, that I don't mind, like, in my field, per se, I wouldn't mind being, or in anything, I wouldn't mind being second place, because that's not worse than being first place, I think. Because you always have something extra to strive for and to achieve and to work towards, and I think that's a great thing too. So again, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Took that advice wrong or differently? Maybe. It's different ways of looking at it, but I think it's more about, like, again, if you always put the definition of happiness, or you always put extra emphasis on just your goal, then you'll never be happy, because whatever it is, if it's buying something, if it's like reaching something, if it's creating something, it's all about like the big picture, I think, and the journey that you take. And if you reach a goal, that doesn't mean that your journey is over. You just need to find a new destination, because again, it's all about the grand journey, and that's enough philosophizing for me. So what does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
Room 2, in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. That was after we'd split up to go look for Alice. Perfect choice, Wupar. The first place I went was the lounge.
So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice. And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me this then. How do you know about the garden? Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice.
Oh shit, she's right. Oh, she got me. Wow, she's clever. She's a clever cookie.
Didn't you? That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice.
So, does she think I'm lying, or is she also onto the whole dimensional thing?
So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Or is this getting creepier, or is it just me? Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been there before?
Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here?
Oh shit, well that's what she's thinking. That's a good thought, Luna. But actually I might be a robot, who knows? What?
See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
Well, she's right, it would explain it, and it would make sense, but I'm kind of getting the feeling that because Sigma is kind of a dimension traveler, that he's not a robot too, because that would be a bit much, I think. Damn. So you did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton.
Okay, well now, so it's been confirmed that Luna is from Temioji and Kei and Dio's time, and not Alice, Clover, and Sigma's time. Oh, that's really cool, chairs. That looks really cool. How big is it? It's kind of hard to tell from the photo. Like, compared to your palm, let's say.
It makes them look almost exactly like a human. And ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Oh, that's pretty cute then. Still. My hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No. That was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
Oh, I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot.
Huh?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics? They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
Yeah, rule 1. I guess I'm sure we all know them, but let's just to be sure. Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Rule 2. A robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. And we also know that there's the 0th rule of robotics, but we'll probably get to that later. Oh yeah, I've heard those before. That's just an ideal, though. You could work toward that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed.
Isn't she just the most precious fucking thing you've ever seen in your life?
I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws. A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart. You're a good person. It's in your eyes. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests.
Tests?
Yes.
How?
Well, the Atom should be able to tell us.
Oh yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. But when I turned, there was nothing. Who is it?
Is someone there?
Obviously someone is there. Just come out.
Just me.
Oh, jealous much? Fi?
Sorry, but can you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
Bomb? Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes. Surprise threesome?
Welcome.
What? How long have you been here?
I just got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No.
Liar.
Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
The bomb, I bet. I followed the line of her finger. Yep. That's what I thought. Shit! This is... It's only 1 hour long? Oh, I'll try to keep in mind and watch it. I'll try to remember at the end of stream, and I'll write it down for me.
An antimatter bomb.
Exactly.
I don't remember if in this timeline we found... I think we didn't find the first bomb. I mean, the bomb in the crew quarters, but I'm not positive.
I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on
Oh
the
yeah,
side.
so we did find it. It says 1.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
Shit! Then there's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
Can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. That means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who planted them?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Well, Backcountry, I'll ask you another question. What if the number 3 bomb we found is actually a 30 bomb? And there's actually a total of 30, plus the 0 bomb we know of. Then we're really fucked. Did I plant them? No, we know for a fact that it was Dio who planted them. He even confessed to doing it. Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
Well, I was taking a walk.
Taking a walk? Do you really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret. So I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench.
Holy shit, cheese, I think you're onto something.
I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So, believe me now?
So, who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. And this is a good opportunity to run the anim on us. Let's see if it's just our arm that's robotic or the rest of us too. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Clover and Tenmyoji, Kay and Dio, and of course Alice and Quark. Both seem to be sleeping peacefully. You never think to look at them that way they'd been you never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. Well, maybe cheese, like in what's that movie? Space Truckers? That's a weird movie, but there's a robotic dick there. I'm pretty sure. All right, everybody, listen up. I'm just gonna make sure we can't skip. I told them how we'd found the number 1 bomb in the garden, and how, judging by the numbering of the 2 bombs we'd found so far, there was probably a number 2 bomb out there somewhere too.
Oh, this is bad.
Are we gonna remember that Dio's the one who planted them, though?
What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivation password.
Oh, right, but we don't have the device here. I don't think that anyone... No. I'm not sure if anyone went into the control room.
If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Oh, whoa, hold on a second.
That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah, thanks, Dio.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room. There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
Well, this is just like in the supposed best timeline, where we told Fi that she doesn't need to search everybody, she just needs to search Dio. So we'll see if the same happens here.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
Yeah, same Upar. But he's an asshole, so it works with his character.
But
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first?
Fine, it can be me. Oh no, wait, I'm bleeding cum from my hand, so no. Wait,
Huh?
you only need to search to one person. Oh yeah, seems like it is going the same way.
What? Why?
There we go. So we remember that Dio is the one who planted the bombs and confessed it, and we're gonna try and make him admit it. Seems like it's working here too. Yep, seems like he admitted. There's the detonator. Temioji tackles him. Detonator goes off and it activates.
Okay.
Are there drugs that aren't expensive, Toombi? Or drugs? Or are you saying there are drugs you shouldn't say thank you for someone giving you?
I'll give you one, since I'm such a swell guy.
Wait, is this the number 2 password?
The password for bomb number 2 is
Yes! Yes, we got all the passwords now. Wait, I gotta write this down.
EQD, DYR, NTK.
Okay. Well, wait. What was the first? Oh, hold on. Okay. So bomb number 2. That's it. That's all we needed. Oh, Dio, you fucking idiot! You gave us the password for all 3 bombs, and I think Zero gave us the bomb, the note for the number 0 bomb. I think. Not sure. Oh, thanks, Cheese. So E Q D. If anyone still have it, I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea, just in case, if someone could write it down in Gagolf's Google Doc as well. EQD, DYR. YR. NTK. Thank you, Gagolf. That's a good idea to have a backup over there. It is a pretty useful tool, I think. NTK. I hope I realize that's an N. Just to be sure. That's even worse, but whatever.
Bomb number 2.
Thank you, idiot.
But we haven't found that one yet.
Oh? Oh. Well, my mistake. Must have slipped my mind. Well, there's nothing you could do anyway. You don't have the input device.
Also true.
Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
Where's the input device?
Oh gosh.
Oh, I lost it in my couch at back home. Something idiotic.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Shoot, you know, I just can't remember.
Wait, I hope we stop him before he kills himself with a pill. You son of a bitch.
Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on.
Moving on.
To where?
What, I have to explain everything? To the next world, of course.
No! Wait! I threw myself toward Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it into the floor. Well, again, we already did this in the other timeline, so let's see if we can skip this too. Basically, we wrestled it. Back then, we wrestled it, we managed to get it out and flushed it down, and then we just tried to interrogate Dio, I think. Yeah, we do, Suika. Yep, we can skip. Nice animation there. Getting the pill. Oh yeah, they're injecting it with soap pearl. That's when we get the pill and we flush it down. So, how much time do we have left?
About 20 minutes or so, I think.
And how much time until the white doors open?
20 minutes. Weird, it took more time in this timeline. Oh wait, but we don't get to check the atom thingy.
So, what do we do?
We put in those passwords and stop the bombs.
We searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device.
Now we're fucked, we just don't have it. I had another timeline ending like this, where we knew about the bombs, but just couldn't find the input device and exploded. I hope that's not going to be it, because that's a pretty shitty ending for Luna, and I was hoping to get more info about her background too. Well, only one thing to do then.
And that is?
We split up and find it. Unless any of you have another suggestion. A dismal silence filled the room. Even though no one spoke, I could see despair in every face.
Alright, no point sitting around. Until those things actually go off, we've still got a chance. Sigma, you come with me. We're going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb. See if the timer really has started or not.
Right.
All the rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario, we'll open the white doors and go through them to wherever they go. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse. Once we've done so, we will begin to search for the input device in the number 2 bomb.
Good. Thanks. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Yes, ma'am. If I turned without waiting and headed for the door. Yeah, this is very similar to what happens in the supposed best timeline. Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile, then hurried after her. God damn it, at least check if you're a robot or not. You're bigger than this. Crew quarters.
The light's flashing. I guess the countdown has started. So, what are we going to do?
I don't know. Wanna fuck for like 20 minutes?
Without a way to enter the passwords, we're screwed. Right. We'll just have to split up and look for it. I'll look around here, you go check somewhere else.
Okay.
If we get to T-minus 5 minutes, then we'll meet back in the Floor B warehouse. Got it?
Just eat the antimatter. Yeah, if I'm a robot, I can take it, right? I could just like store the explosion inside of me. And it is the best way to find out if you're a robot or not. I wasn't sure what to say. If we hadn't found it by then, was there really any point in meeting up again?
What's with that look? Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say. Swimsuits never quit.
What? No, that's not a thing. It doesn't make any sense. Besides, why the hell are you cracking jokes right now?
I'm just, trying to show you that life is still worth living.
What? I thought you were being super weird right now.
After all, if you quit now, there goes any possibility of you ever seeing me in a swimsuit.
Fi, what? Oh, I see. Well, I admit I'm a bit curious.
Alright. Looks like we're on the same page. Hey, get moving. We don't have time to stand around.
Oh, I know backcountry. I know that feel. It sucks. People just don't get it. Fine. Be careful, alright? I checked the time on my bracelet as I headed out of the crew quarters and into the hallway. Wasn't good news. Damn. Only 15 minutes. I need to hurry. I broke into a run. Before long, I found myself in front of the infirmary. Oh, maybe I'll use the Atom now. Good golf if you're tapped out or something. Suika's looking for you in chat, I think. All too often, what you're looking for is right in front of you. Oh shit! That's the moral of the story. We'd spent a lot of time in the infirmary, so it seemed kind of fitting somehow that it might have been there all along. Or maybe Dio had dropped it there recently. There was no way to know. What's that? Isis vows to kill man who hacked 200... Is that for real? Because I saw that that thing too. I hope it's for real. I hope like someone actually did that. Because that man is a fucking hero. Oh, no props, Google. And in any event, I had to start looking somewhere. Luna, you're still here?
Yes. The others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors. I chose to stay here. I thought you might come back.
Why?
Because the Atom is here.
Yes.
I thought you might want to use it. Isn't that why you're here?
What? I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me. It's driving me nuts. Hell, I feel sick. But this isn't the time for that. Being a robot isn't going to mean a lot if I die anyway.
Oh,
No, come on. Now's the only time you can find out.
why did you come here then?
Isn't that obvious? I'm trying to find that input thing so we can turn off the bombs.
Really?
Yes! Why would I lie?
I see. I seem to have made a mistake. I knew you couldn't use the Atom without me. So I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help.
No, Luna, you are able to help. You're the best help. You do it the best. You're the only one who can work the Atom.
I guess I shouldn't have done that.
No, you should. You did great, Luna. Don't feel bad.
I'm sorry.
No.
Goodbye.
No! Oh, you fucking... We're gonna have to go back in time now, Sigma, to make her feel good. She turned and headed toward the exit. Well, stop her. Wait. There we go. I couldn't just let her leave like that. I sighed. How long would it take?
Not more than 5 minutes or so.
It's fine. Are you sure? Only 5 minutes?
Yes.
Do it. Do it now. Okay. Let's do it. Analyze my body, baby. Well, if that was gonna be a game over, I was gonna freak out. I lay down on the table. Luna picked up the Atom scanner and began to run it across me, slowly and methodically. In a few minutes, she was finished.
That's it. You can get up now.
I sat up and hopped off the table. The screen was already starting to show my results. So, what does it say? My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any sign of what the answer might be. Well, that's no big shock, Suika. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying.
Well,
Well?
it It says you're not a robot.
As I thought, but my hand is, right?
You're human.
Human, after all. I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. My relief didn't last long.
But your body isn't entirely human.
What?
You're part machine.
You know, the Golden File did kind of spoil this. Honestly, they should have thought better about that. Wait, what are you saying?
Look here. The structure of the
Oh,
bones
both
in
arms.
your arms isn't anything close to human.
So he's got 2 robotic arms. Damn, that's badass.
They're made out of a titanium alloy. On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue. It's also called ABT.
I like that song, Next, ever since I saw Driver.
Your arms are cybernetic.
Well, no, Chairs, I would think the other way around. Because you can just put them in auto mode, probably. And they just jack you off. It doesn't, like, you don't need to work any muscles, or you can't get tired. Oh, it's Drive? It's not Driver? Driver's a PS1. Okay, yeah, that's where I got confused. So yeah, Drive. I meant Drive, obviously. 3600 PSI, yep. What? What does that mean? And also why? And when did they do that?
Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that interfaces with a biological one. You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones?
As usual, every answer just gives us more questions.
Those are artificial nerves.
Well, next then you get just a Robodick, and I don't think that's necessarily worse. Again, look at Space Truckers. Or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the movie. That's, by the way, that's a movie that really belongs to a stream over on Safe State Heroes. I think people will enjoy that.
They're probably connected to your own nerves, which is how you can move your arms. I imagine they allow you to feel things through your arms too.
What? No, this is ridiculous. I think replacing my arms with robot ones is something I'd remember. And I know they weren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arm and they took an X-ray of it. The doctor told me I had really thick bones. Ooh. And that I must have done something pretty insane to break them. When the hell did this happen? Why did somebody replace my arms? Good questions. No answers. Wait. Okay, let's say you're right, and my arms are cybernetic. Wouldn't that mean I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off?
No. Unfortunately, you probably do still have to worry about that.
Why?
The cybernetic arms are made to function just like real arms, which means they interface with the rest of your body. Which means that anything injected into them is spread to the rest of your body.
How do you know that?
I just do.
I guess it depends on like the type of medical professional she is, because she never specified. She said she doesn't exactly have a medical license, and we still don't know what that means. I always thought she was a vet, but it could be she's like, I don't know, a cybernetic expert? That's not an answer!
Yes, you're right. But not everything has an answer. There are some things you just can't explain.
Does she also? Can she also travel between dimensions? What?
Don't you know how that feels? How did you know about the garden? How did you know that Dio planted the bombs?
That's, is this confirmation that Luna's consciousness also jumps between timelines? Maybe just not actively. Maybe passively. Again, she doesn't like quite understand what's going on. What's the story with Luna now? Well, she confirmed that we have 2 robotic arms, 2 cybernetic arms, which came as a complete shock to us. And she seems to know a lot about cybernetics, but she won't say how she knows it. She says she just knows.
I'm sorry, Sigma. I wish we could talk some more, but our time is up.
Oh yeah, also we got about 10 minutes until this whole place explodes. And we can't find all the bombs that are going to make this place explode, or the deactivation device. So we're kind of fucked. Time? I pressed the buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop. Holy shit! Oh my god. Oh yeah, we're fucked. They'll never reach the second floor in a minute. Yeah, they're fucked. They were supposed to meet up at like 5 minutes into the thing. We've only got a minute left.
Sigma, there's one last thing. I was given very specific instructions.
She knows Zero Senior. Is she the old woman? What's going on? What's going on? What? How does she know? Was she the person who worked? Was she the old woman who got in with Kay? It would explain some things, and she could, if she was way older, it could be, I don't know, what's going on? Who gave her the instructions? It had to be Zero Senior. But when? Is she also like Temiyoji? Is she also like an extra agent? And she just did a better job of keeping it under wraps? I shuddered. She knows she's gonna die, and she knows that we can jump. Not because I shuddered. Not because I was scared of what was about to happen. Because I was scared of Luna. She was calm, unnaturally so, like a machine with a human face. She can't be a machine, though. We were about to die. How could she be so calm? Because she knows this had to be. She had to know either Kay's dad or Zero Senior, or like I think both, because they're actually one and the same.
Please pay attention.
That's nice fanfic, Nex. You should try and get that published.
This is very important.
This is it! This is it! She's gonna give me the other half of what I need for the computer.
You must be sure to remember it.
Yes! Remember? Yes, she knows she has to be... But she can't be the old woman, because that means that in the original plans she would have been... like, here twice. And that has to cause some sort of paradox, right? Assuming that time travel is even a possibility. I don't know. Zelda is your... There is another Skywalker. Shit. Shit, how does she tie into this?
Should you encounter a two-headed lion
Yes,
devouring
yes.
the sun, remember,
Yes!
GTF DML 016.
And this one, before you say anything, Chairs, this one doesn't make any sense going backwards. This thing. Wait, 016! Wasn't that the fucking number that Clover had on her? Wasn't that it? Yes, 016! No, wait. Or was it something else? Because we thought it might have been Dio. Was it 016? Was it something else? Can anyone confirm? Isn't this the same thing? Did Temiyoji try to write, or he told Clover to write with blood on him? It was, but it was supposed to be Dio, I thought. Well, maybe not. We just assumed, but we don't know. I think it was. Okay, I'm gonna write this down real quick. Thanks, Suika. Hold on. So we're over here. So let's say GTF DML016 DML016. Was it the number? No? Let's go back to that ending now so we can defuse the bombs. Ending. Well, we got that ending. We also got the computer ending. I don't know which one to do first. I'm gonna throw up a poll. draw a dick, please. Fine. There you go, Nex. That's for you. High quality stream, exactly.
With this key, the first gate shall be open to you.
Is this the first gate or the second? Wait, I don't remember. What was the other one?
There you go.
Yeah, right. Where are all the tips? This is how you get to be Twitch affiliate. Should have drawn her. I didn't think about that. No, we should wait about it because we got Clover that's always smiling. We can do it with her.
I hope we can meet again someday. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
She'll be waiting for me. Oh my god, she knows, and she knows we're gonna be together. Oh my god. What? Wait. Before, but by the time that we die, I'm gonna quickly make a straw poll. And we'll see which path we want to do first. If I can do the 5-minute thing, though, if it's finally unlocked, I'm going to do that first. But otherwise, let's see. Okay, I'm going to create this real quick, post it. You guys can vote while we're done. Yes, protect your smile. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's actually the best ending. It's just I call them. I'll explain quickly. I call them best ending and or like best path and darkest path because in the darkest path everyone is dead except Sigma and Phi. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys real quick. So it's either it seems like we still can't open this, which has priority as far as I'm concerned. But it's either doing this where everybody's alive and we actually have everything we need to deactivate all the bombs and maybe get out of here together as a family, or we can go over here where everybody's dead except Sigma and Phi and maybe Quark, and we can finally open the computer and see what's going on there. Dark is because you love depression. Well, whatever you guys choose. Okay, then I'll add one vote to Darkest Timeline to me for you. But just a second. What? And before she could answer, when I woke up, I was going through space or something, right? The world exploded into noise and light, and I disappeared along with it. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Yeah, that's what I meant. And this is the Luna ending. This has to be. Well, she ended up playing a much bigger part than I thought. And she's still amazing. And no, they're not on the moon next. It's confirmed that they're actually on Earth. In Nevada or something like that. I don't remember. Well, are we gonna see credits? Yep, that's it. I'm assuming that was the Luna ending. It was pretty good. We found out some cool shit. We know that we got 2 robotic arms. So what I don't understand is why... Oh, that's the Sigma end? How is that... Oh, I guess it's the Sigma end because that means that we found out some info about ourselves. But what's the Luna ending? Oh, this is... I don't like this. I do not like this at all. Well, so yeah, Sigma does look exactly like K unmasked. So why do they need spacesuits and why is the moon red? We don't know why the moon is red. Oh yeah, because there's supposed to be some sort of lunar eclipse that makes it go red. And they need the spacesuits because, well, the official explanation is that because of the virus outside. So that's why Meatwagon. But we did have a point where there was one time where we got out and we traveled around and Sigma even run on the surface. And I'm assuming that if there was like lower gravity, like on the moon, they would have mentioned it, and they didn't. Like, they almost killed someone with a rock, they run around, they jump, they didn't say anything about lower gravity, so I assume that they would do it. Wasn't the latest Red Moon a while back? What do you mean? Well, they think that it's, I'm pretty sure it's on, but they think it's New Year's Eve 2028, which is when there's actually supposed to be, like in real life, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse. I'm not sure if it'll make the moon red, but there's supposed to be some sort of lunar eclipse. Clover's even smiling at her fucking ending, of course. Of course she will be. So wait, what is the actual Luna ending? This is super worrisome. Is there actually something much darker? Oh yes! Finally we got the 5 minutes of life, because now we know we can take off our arm. So, well, I'm gonna look at the straw poll, but I'm gonna do this first. We're gonna finish this timeline, then we're gonna do either the best or the worst. So let's just, I'm gonna look real quick at the poll and see what you guys voted for. And that's what I'm going to do next time. So, yeah, well, even with Toomby's vote going to best timeline, the darkest timeline still won by far. So that means that actually only one person voted for best timeline. So that's what we're going to do after this. You need the 2 line keys you got for the Luna end. The Luna ending is on the darkest timeline. Oh no, that's terrible. But she's already dead there, or is she? Oh shit. Oh shit. And yeah, we got both the passwords for the darkest timeline over here. And that's the Luna ending, one of these. Oh shit. Oh shit, I don't like that. I don't want a dark reveal for Luna. I don't want that. Anyhow. Okay, so we're gonna do this first. We're gonna yeah, we're gonna do this. Let's do this. We got 15 minutes. Right now? No, I'm sorry. This takes precedence. I want to finish this dumb fucking stump of a timeline and then do the real shit. Then we'll get really into it. It's just gonna, no, because, guys, it's just gonna ruin the momentum anyhow if we do it later. I think it's gonna be much cooler to do like the darkest timeline and then right after that the best timeline and then finish. Anyhow, so reminder, in this timeline we got this predicament right here where we were already, basically we got penalized. We got -1 BP points, or BP, and we got penalized. We did that because, if you remember, we found the Accelavir, the cure for Quark, who is the only one who showed symptoms of Radical 6 in this timeline. We found the Accelavir, which is the cure. Dio took it and blackmailed us to let him betray us. So we'll pick Ala and he'll betray us, and then we'll die so he can get 9 points and get out, and in turn he's supposed to turn over the Accelavir. When we did that, we got penalized. We got injected with a Soporil. With our last fucking energy, we told Dio to give the Accelavir and confess. He did do that, and I think they stopped him before he managed to open the number 9 door. And now we're just, we got like less than 9 minutes to live, because we were already injected with Soporil. It's only a matter of a number of minutes before we injected with a poison, but now we know we can remove our arm, so that should help us a bit. Damn, all those spoilers, what's going on there? I'll never know. Anyhow, that's all the background we need to know. Oh, we don't know what came right before that.
Sigma's BP is...
Oh yeah, it's right after the vote then. Okay, let's do this to remember. Haven't you guys ever heard that there's no secrets in... oh, I'm sure it's fine. Haven't you guys heard there's no... you're not supposed to tell secrets in company?
Negative.
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. So yeah, he did this. He allied so Dio can betray him so Dio can have 9 points. So he can, and Dio will get out in order to save Quark. So that Dio will hand over the Accelavir that can cure Quark. That's why he did this. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soparil. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on!
Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it. You'll keep your promise. God damn it. I groaned and with a Herculean effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then, at last, the smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back. Don't act like it's yours. Are we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't give a fuck. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now, you... I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Excelivir. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it toward me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said, unmistakably, Excelivir. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out toward her.
Right. Of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me, and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma! Are you okay?
Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it.
First is the Soparil, which put you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
9 minutes. Once the Soparil was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxant followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma. You can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. There we go. Flashbacks. Also, I think this is the first, like, to be continued I got. And it's fun that it's the last one.
What's wrong with your hand?
Or among the last ones I'm gonna get.
There's something white on it. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. Your arms are cybernetic.
What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? It was both shocking and utterly obvious. Of course my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy bones with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin. But I had no idea why. Nor did I know when my human arms, which I distinctly remembered having, had been replaced. And that flash of Luna I'd seen, I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered, though. If I survived, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms were mechanical, however, that might be useful. I called up all the strength I had left and stood one more time. You don't need to stand, you can just like yell it, but whatever, Sigma. What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already?
What?
Did I fucking stutter? Open the number 9 door.
Sigma! What are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch anyway.
Then hurry up and...
Hey, don't rush me. Okay, you've got 9 BP now, right?
Yes?
Well, what do you say? Wanna come with?
I will remain here.
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma.
Aww, look at him. Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help.
But...
Do you think Dio will? If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can't count on.
I understand.
Great. Glad we got that settled.
Why not just hold Dio down like they did to you several times? Just hold Dio down, and that's it. And nobody goes out the number 9 door, and everybody wins. You idiot.
Shall we go?
No! Stop!
Yeah, or kill him. That works too. Fight began to move, but it was already too late. I can't believe Sigma caused this. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down. Oh my god, Sigma! I can't believe! You actually goaded him into doing that. You cheered on for him to do this. You fucking... Oh my god. Did I use that word right? Goaded him into doing it? Whatever.
The number 9 door has been opened.
Well, it's game over.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Actually, that's what I thought too, Woopar, but there was one time where we got to go out through the number 9 door, and it's actually legit. It does actually, like, take you up and out the facility. Surprisingly enough.
It's been fun. Peace.
Well, yeah, Cheese, but he's not really in any shape to do anything.
I promise to call for help and return as soon as I can. Please, do not give up hope.
Yeah, I know. Just get going already. But... just UK.
Huh?
Finally, as Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling on every last bit of strength my wearied body could supply, I launched myself toward him like a coiled spring. I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor and wrapping my hands around his ankle before he could go back up. Why did you not do this before he flipped the switch? You idiot, Sigma.
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close! Let go! Let go, goddammit! Let go!
He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I held on. I ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow.
Hey! What the hell is this shit? Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I?
Yeah, so did I. Far as I recall, it didn't say anything about letting you escape.
What? Shit! Stop screwing around, asshole!
Oh, I wish I wheelchairs. I wish they'll get cut in half.
I have to get out of here. I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot.
Dio began to pull himself along with his elbows, bit by bit, edging closer to the exit. I guess like all other 6 or 5 people watching us could just like keep watching, not intervene, but anyway. He was headed straight through the door. But the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door. Really? Really? No one does anything! Everybody can gang up on Sigma to fucking, I don't know, knock him up, knock him out, or drag him to the infirmary and cut his arm off, but nobody can fucking do it to Dio.
Sigma! Stop!
No! Fucking help me, you retard! Oh my god!
That's enough! Please, you have to let go!
The door's going to shut on you if you don't let go.
Oh, is he gonna use the door to rip his arms off, though? That's kind of dumb. They probably have... They must have, like, a fucking... I don't know, bone saw somewhere in the infirmary. Or something. There's probably a better way to do this than by letting Dio escape. Huh. Alright. See you later, Dio. Sigma, there are literally millions of better ways to do this. This is the absolute worst way to do this. Oh, titanium alloy. Well, they could still like scrape off all of the everything but the titanium alloy and he'd get a kick-ass like skeletal hand. And also, I bet there are other doors here. He could do this with the... Oh no, actually there's no other door that can do this. But still, they could, like, the problem is the veins, not the bone. They could just, like, you know, peel off all the superficial veins and shit. Well, no, obviously they would fucking put him down to sleep first. They could inject him with more Soparil B, and also if he wouldn't be fighting so hard against it right now, he would be fast asleep too. So yeah, it would hurt like shit, but still, it's not gonna hurt any less like this, I think. If it takes more than 5 minutes, he's fucked. Then they do it quickly. Fine, whatever. Fine, whatever. It's still really fucking idiotic. Okay, it still doesn't answer my question. Why did nobody else try to stop Dio? Why did everybody else just stand and look? Did Kay even go through the door? And I mean, what's the point in all this anyway? What's the point of, like, Sigma surviving if he's gonna get stuck in here forever?
You're an idiot right up until the end, aren't you? Just hurry up and die, you senile old fuck!
What? What does that mean? You senile old... What? No. Wait, what did he call Sigma a senile old fuck? Is Sigma 0? We'll have to see. Still, it doesn't really work in my head. How can Sigma be 0? But whatever, we'll find out. Hi. He only calls Temiyoji that. A one-time brother, but... I'm going to live. Oh, that sounds bad. Oh!
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
Yeah, so what good did that do? They're still stuck here forever.
Thank you.
And I'm not
for
even sure
your
Kay went through the door.
participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible.
If Luna is the announcer, somehow, I'm gonna lose my shit, just saying. Because I still want to know who the announcer is. The true mystery of this game.
Please enjoy your stay.
Also, yeah, good point, Suika, but I would never expect Sigma to think of something like that. The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. Like, he literally just fucked over everybody besides himself just so he could live. He could have just died and let everybody else, like, grab Dio and hold him down, and then everybody besides him could at least get out. But nope. Oh, the announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired. So very, very tired. I felt my eyes flutter closed. Also, it doesn't seem like it hurts him so much. If his arm just got ripped off and he's going to sleep. And then nothing. Well, it seems like it didn't hurt that much. Does it? And I guess, sadly enough, it seems like this is going to be where we stop. I was hoping for a quicker ending, but it's already like 6 minutes past when I was supposed to stop, and I got work tomorrow morning. Weekend is over for me, sadly. So that's what we got, sadly enough. I am really interested to see how this turns out, because this seems like a really, really the dumbest way he could have done it. Like, it would have literally been better to just kill yourself, I think. But this is the first time we get to see a timeline that goes past the number 9 door. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the number 9 door didn't close all the way because of the arm. Maybe it could be a bunch of stuff. So we'll see. Unfortunately, too, I can't. I won't be back tomorrow. I can't do that. But I will be back on Monday. I do promise that. Same time as today, same time as usual. You can check the schedule to see what time is it locally for you. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the game. Really, really close. So now is another chance to vote for what game we want me to stream next. It's Battle of the Suda-51s with 2 games made by him, if I remember right. Both No More Heroes and... what's the other one? and Michigan Report from Hell. So we'll see which one wins, or it could be something entirely different. And of course, you can also request a game for me to play. Other than that, if you enjoyed the stream and haven't already, then feel free to follow me on Twitch and YouTube to watch my past broadcasts, and Twitch, Twitter, and Steam to get notifications whenever I start to stream, or if there's a change in schedule, a surprise stream, anything like that. Thank you, Wada. That is the poll. You can also reach it on Twitch by looking up the link, or just in Twitch chat, you can write !poll, and you'll get the link delivered straight to you. So that's it for tonight, guys. I had a blast. I love this game. I'm getting more and more nervous as we're nearing the ending. And I hope you guys enjoyed it at least as much as I did. Like I said, I'll be back on Monday. I had a great time. Hope to see all of you guys soon. Hope to see all of you guys on Monday too. Hopefully you won't be too busy. And I've been talking for long enough. Hopefully someone will pick up the stream slot on Safe Street Heroes. And that's it. Take care, everybody. Thanks for sticking around, and see you soon. Marco.